Oh, hey. Okay. So, let me do this setup again. You know how I do. You know how it is. Ugh, cups. Get over yourself. Okay. So, okay. Let me stretch. Hey, Arnold. Arnold. Imagine naming your son Arnold. I would not name my son Arnold. I'm sorry. That's just not appropriate. But okay, so first of all, yeah, let's get it popping. Let's get it popping. Where is it? Where is it? I'll be feeling. Okay, guys. So I really like the way they put the organic thing on here. I don't know why, I just really like that. But yeah, I guess I just want to like talk about a little bit about what I've been through, because I never told you guys. I just kind of like wash over it, you know, like I just kind of say whatever. I'm not really like saying what, like I'm not being specific, I feel like a lot of people say that your past doesn't define you, but it doesn't. I feel like it doesn't, but I feel like you shouldn't be ashamed. We shouldn't be ashamed of our story, because of our story is what made us who we are today. So it's like, why keep it a secret? Why hide it when you can inspire so many people? You know what I mean? And that's just how I see it. And so I kind of want to share say to you. Girl, you know you the shit. I'm the kid. Only big but we ain't gon' shit. Cause I'm ready for no commitment. Yeah. I ain't seen you with them. No, you ain't trying to control me. And I know you're tired of being lonely. I can't have how I feel. I'm just keeping it real. They can have you, girl, because I'm selfish. I want you all to myself. You don't need nobody else. I say I want you all to myself because I'm selfish. I want you all to myself. You don't need nobody else. I want you all to myself. Okay. Okay. So let me lower the volume. Not too much though, because I want you all to myself. Yeah, so I never told my story. And actually, I'm thinking about not saying it. I'm just mostly gonna say, like, it's been hard. Like, so I just feel like I'm a fraud because everything I stand for, like, I'm not pulling through, you know? Like, I've hurt people with my actions, and I don't want to own up to them because then I would have to be vulnerable and I would have to feel things that I don't want to feel. Like, being vulnerable sucks. For me, because it just feels like rape. Like, dead ass. It just feels like rape to me, and I just don't know if I'm ready for that, you know? But I guess if you really love someone, you will, like, go out of your, like, you'll feel things for them, you know? You're not gonna, like, make excuses like how I do. I guess once I love myself enough to be vulnerable again, I'll probably have a talk with those people. Because it's something I've been wanting to do for like a year already. Yeah, dude, a year. Imagine holding back your feelings for a year. I could never. And I did. Because I was just really afraid. I still am. Maybe I should just do it. Like, I had my reasons, right? And they're valid. But how long can I keep it up? I wish we could be free once. Maybe you and me, we could just the world. I mean, there's so many beefs I have. I have beef with my ex. I have beef. Well, I don't know if he has beef with me, but it seems like it, because he didn't want to be friends after we broke up. And I know it's like, why are you even talking about your ex? Why are you even thinking about your ex? Newsflash, I think I loved him. Okay, I didn't know what love was. That's why I broke up with him, because I didn't know what love was, and I didn't want to commit to something if I wasn't sure that that was 100% what I wanted. And also, I didn't want to hurt him. You know, like, what if he wasn't what I wanted and I met someone else and that they're what I wanted? Like, as fucked up as that sounds, if you think about it, I was really trying to, like, think of him first. You know what I mean? Like, it would have been more selfish for me to be like, well, I need someone. Well, I'm depressed. I want someone to fill my void, so I'm just gonna stay with him and tell him that I want to marry him just so that he can fucking waste his time on me. Which I kind of did it anyway because I didn't break up. Like, I didn't stick to what I said, like the breakup. But you gotta understand, it was hard. Like, it was hard. Because at the end of the day, he was kind of like awesome. He was like my best friend. He was just like, I think he was really in love. And it was kind of overwhelming for me because I didn't know how to take it. And I hate how that sounds because it sounds so ridiculous, but it's the truth. So, and like, I really want to make things right, but I don't know, at the same time I don't, because he said some fucked up shit to me, and like, some shit that I just don't know if I could ever come back from. I don't even remember it, but I just know it really fucked me up, you know? But love is love, you know what I mean? And this sounds really toxic. A lot of people tell me, like, when I would vent about it, they're like, this sounds toxic. And I'm just thinking in my head, like, when you love someone, you love them. You don't, I don't know, like, I feel like that's what makes it not fun, but that's what makes it real, you know? Like, when you guys are honest about your shittiness and that you're able to just be there through the shittiness. That's what love is. And, like, growing together. Not, like, I'm not saying, like, stay toxic forever. I'm saying, like, grow from it, you know? And realize nobody's fucking perfect. But I'm also aware that you can love someone and not be compatible with them. Like, you can love them and you can just not be right for each other. Like, if you believe in having guy friends, like, that was kind of like an issue of mine. Like, I was deprived of male figures in my life, male role, and I was like desperate. Not even desperate, yeah, I guess desperate for that male role. And not even just that, like, I wanted to feel safe. I wanted to feel like I could talk to somebody about my feelings. And I felt like I couldn't talk to him about my feelings without him snapping, you know? Or, like, he would pretend to be listening, but he wasn't really listening. Or, like, he would pretend to understand, but he wasn't really understanding. Or, like, he would pretend to be sorry, but he wasn't really sorry. You know, that type of thing. Like, like, no matter how hard you try to tell them, like, hey, I'm sorry, like, I didn't mean it like that, I didn't mean to hurt you, like, they just want you to be a bad person. They're just like, no, you fucking meant to do that, you meant to hurt me. And I just want to cry because, fuck, dude, I've been trying so hard. And you know what trips me out is that each scar, like, I have so many scars, and each scar, it just reminds me of everything I've survived. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I take it as. Another reason why it was kind of hard for me to let him go is because he was, like, so about me, you know? Like, he was just, like, so about me. And I guess, like, that was, like, the energy I wanted my whole childhood. Like, I wanted that attention. Like, bad, though. And I don't know why people make it seem like it's this evil thing. Like, you want attention. Of course I want attention. We all want attention. Well, at least that's me. Like, I think it's okay to want attention. I don't think it's evil to want attention, to want to be fucking noticed and acknowledged. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why that's so frowned upon. Or to want validation. I don't know why these aren't working. But I'm just proud of myself because I could have easily jumped into another relationship. Like, I have so many options. Not even on some cocky shit. I'm pretty sure you guys do too. Like, I think we all have options. I could easily be dating someone right now. Or be in love. You know, because being in love is so easy. It's so fucking easy to fall in love. I could fall in love with the goddamn mirror if I want to. You know what I mean? But loving someone, that's another story. Like, I think we can agree that loving someone is different from being in love with someone. In love with someone is, I'm in awe of your positive traits right now. Loving someone is, you are a part of me. You know what I mean? All that you are, not just, I care for you. Being in love with someone's so fucking easy. Anybody could fucking be in love with someone. I hope Chipotle hires me. I really want to work there, dude. But sometimes I feel like I'm just not good enough. Because, fuck, I want to cry. Sometimes I feel like I'm just not good enough because, I don't know, like, my whole life, for some reason, girls never wanted to hang out with me. Or, like, yeah, like, I just didn't fit in or something. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know what the fuck it is, dude. Or, like, I would message them and they leave me on red. Except for Melina. Recently, Melina has been my friend, so I guess I'll kick it with her. I guess I just need to, like, get over myself and just, like, try to socialize again. I was also really insecure because of my acne and my eyebrows and my skin. But I think it's important to face those fears. It's important to face all fears, I feel like. I'm not a bad person. I think it's important to remind myself that because I tend to, like, be hard on myself. And, yeah. Yeah. I think next week I'll go visit Melina. I'm gonna get a haircut and then I'll go visit her. So I'm gonna make it an appointment today. Or tomorrow I'll make it because today's Sunday, so I don't know if they're open. But I'm gonna make an appointment. And then hopefully next week my mom can take me to go get that haircut. Cause my hair's nice. I just wanna get I wanna shape it out. Wag is still messaging me to walk dogs. I guess sometimes people are just not meant to be, huh? And sometimes they are, but it's just the wrong timing. And there's lessons to be learned for everyone. And nobody's a bad person for ending relationships, you know? I think we all do what we think is best in the moment. And that's just what it is. Like, it's not personal. Even though it feels that way. I'm just gonna use Maybelline because, in fact, I'm gonna go buy a foundation today or tomorrow because this foundation's not convincing me. And it's not even good for you either. Wanna stay? Well, taking it slow, baby. 'Cause you are me and I got enough on my mind. But I can make some time for something so divine. Don't know to fall you are. And baby, I'll be patient with him. I may be in denial. And I may be that dumb bitch that takes back the abusive husband every time. But I'll just give it time, you know? Like I said, when you love someone, you love someone. It's not... He might even hate me and still want to, be with someone else or something. And until then, I will, just be patient. There's no rush. And it's because the truth is, I really don't want anyone else. There's a bunch of nice guys out there, but I just don't really want anybody else right now. And if anything, I would want to date someone older or something. This foundation fucking sucks. It's okay though. You see my brain come, and the only thing I tell him is I live for the... So what about you guys? How's your day going? Show off what you're talking about, unless you like to tease, baby. It feels good to let go of the past. For me. To finally, let myself move on. Because I didn't let myself move on for a long time. I was really stuck in the past. And for anyone that's stuck in the past right now, there's no... it's not a shade being thrown at you, by the way. It's just... I'm just sharing what I feel. Whoa. It's normal to be stuck in the past, I feel like. If you've gone through so much, that you just need to, recollect everything and figure out where you stand in life. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. You are simply where you're at in your path, and you're exactly where you're supposed to be at all times. There's nothing to worry about. You're perfectly fine. You're perfectly safe. You know, you're trying. As long as you're trying, and you know you're trying, you know what I mean? I think you'd be fine. I'm gonna start a YouTube series on sexual abuse, sexual trauma, and what that implies, what happens and all that. I may not be qualified, but hey, I'm still doing it. You know why? Because I'm not gonna wait for you guys to tell me that I'm qualified for me to talk about something that I have experienced before. You know what I mean? Like, why am I gonna wait for you guys to say it's okay? I don't think so. I don't think so. And I trust myself too. Sometimes I don't trust myself, I'm not gonna lie. But the majority of the time, like, I feel like, no. Right now, I trust myself to accomplish my dreams. Whatever it is that I'm trying to accomplish, I trust myself. Like, there's no... You know what, bitch? Let's put some fucking water in this shit. There we go. Wet. They say you should apply it wet, so I'm applying it wet. Oh yeah, that does work. Not as much though as I thought it would. And I guess you just love family no matter what. It's true what they say. You just love family no matter what. And when you take someone in as family that they're not family, but you take them in as family, that's a whole other fucking story, bro. That's a whole other fucking story. And there's betrayal everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, it's not something you can control. It's just something that, like, it's gonna happen. And when it happens, it's just like, who are you gonna want in your life regardless, you know? Who do you think is, like, someone you just want in your life? You know what I mean? Who can you handle being in your life right now with where you're at emotionally? Because I had cut off my sister because I was I'm still in a healing process and we're still not talking. But, like, I'm learning to understand that some people are just who they are, where they're at, and I'm not gonna force them to understand me, you know? I think I'm gonna buy makeup wipes. And if Chipotle hires me, like, that would be so sick, but how the fuck am I gonna get there on time? That's just my concern. Like, how am I gonna get there on time? You know what I mean? How the fuck am I gonna get there on time? And with my vulnerable ass, what if one of the customers makes me cry? Like, I don't even know. Like, they're gonna be like, bitch, why you crying? I'm gonna be like, bitch, I'm sensitive. They're gonna be like, bitch, this is your job. I'm gonna be like, bitch, I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm like this. I'm gonna tell them. Ow, 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 ow. My toe, my toe, my toe. Yeah. Shout out to my friend Tommy, though. You know why? Because he gave me money to buy things. And that's pretty fucking cool. In my opinion. Like, thank you. What if I put some on here too? Fuck it? Or is that too much for you? Tonight is gonna be some change. I only put a little bit. I don't put a lot because I don't want it to be too much, you know? It's already too much. I normally don't wear makeup, but for some reason when I wear makeup, people treat me better. So I'm gonna wear makeup so people can treat me better. And I'm gonna admit I'm a narcissist. Well, I'm not a narcissist. I get bratty when people don't give me company. Like if because then it reminds me of how unwanted I feel. You know? Like I feel wanted by my mom, but I want to feel wanted by people my age, like friends and stuff. I'm tired of feeling like a loser. It's okay to be a loser. It's okay. It's okay to be a loser. Okay. I love how this records for a long time. Like, I don't feel rushed at all. I feel like I can take my time. Is this? Yeah, it does not make a difference. It makes a little difference. You baby girl, let it show. Well, I apologize to the people that I hurt. That's a shitty apology. I'll just do it in person when I see them. Like Jennifer, like I was totally mean to her. But the way I can make it up is by being direct about what I was feeling and my selfish ways. That I was demanding like